Squire age, so
Yep, right, here we go. Year 500.
It's okay. My squire is 26 now.
Just knight him and get another one.
No, Bran is going to be my eternal squire.
You're just gonna wait. What does it take to knight your squire?
Just-
8 pounds.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna
And he
spend.
has to be noble.
Oh,
Which they're assumed to be.
all right.
Because
I don't-
you wouldn't have a like peasant squire.
You know what? I just knighted my squire. Done with it.
Alright, so you get a new squire, you retire him from the stats.
Mm-hmm.
So how old was he?
Let's see now. He started with me. So.
Oh yeah, he's plenty old enough.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, you start off with a base level squire for the next year. I really should make Arya do it as well.
I
Well,
don't have
I'm just-
enough money to.
I'm just doing it because that means we have one extra knight in the lot, right? In our lot.
Yep. So you'll get that takes you up to 10 knights, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That replaces the one who died last year.
Yep.
So
Okay.
you're back onto a nice around 1,000 men.
I would love to knight him, but I can't afford to knight him.
How much money do you got?
£6, but I'm saving that in case we go broke again.
Okay, so it's the year 500. And
Do we
it's
have
time-
Do we have a big party to celebrate 500 years?
Probably not.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of like probably lots of people worried that the rapture's about to happen, but that kind of happened every kind of number for the first 1,000 years.
Well, actually, the rapture is a modern invention, so
Yeah. Well, there was they thought the world was going to end they thought Christ was going to come back like quite soon. So they
Yep.
thought that's one of the theories why Rome burned down in Nero's reign, because it was 100 years. It's like quick, it's coming back.
Gray, Seb is saying something.
Yeah, we can't hear you if you're saying anything, sir. And I can't see Skype because that crashed on me.
No, he messaged, put a message in on the...
Yeah.
thing. I heard static.
yeah, Zeb's been taken over by
Wait, no,
the
I
robot
heard
people.
him say something. I think I heard him say something.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah,
There you are.
Fixed your voice box.
Yeah.
They don't.
What I was
they don't make it
trying
on the
to
voice
ask
roll.
was, have you done a paranoia check again? Since you said you were...
Yeah, well, I don't know. The paranoia checks just to make sure it's recording my sound.
Is it-
It's not Skype.
It's not Skype. I can see that I've got the window open.
All right. And it is actually recording Fantasy Grounds,
Just
right?
recording Fantasy Grounds.
Okay.
I only ask because
Yeah, I
it's
know.
happened before.
It's happened. I know.
It wouldn't be
I
the
mean,
first
that's-
time.
The washer,
again,
the washer
that's-
will be staring at me this time. It's fine.
With how fast we're going, we might get through 3 years this time.
Possibly. Depends if you want to do anything else.
Oh, how much glory?
Again, it might be.
Oh, glory.
Glory.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. I nearly forgot glory.
yeah, I get
230 for Merrick, 378 for Arrows, 32 for Cassius, 16 for Aster, 129 for Arya, 110 for Gideon.
Great glory threshold.
Wait, 16?
Yeah.
Man.
So
You
how
can-
much glory does Cassius have now?
Cassius has a total of 1,956 glory.
Where is Craig?
How much? Okay, how much glory do I have?
Arya has 3,769.
I have 5,424, right?
So I should be 6, 1, 2, 3.
And Arouse is 7,430.
I think there's a little bit of a lead developing with Astra.
One more time
But
with the.
next year I go up to 246 glory per.
What's Asterisk glory again, Gray?
Aster 3,704.
Yep.
I have more glory than Aster. Yes.
Aster's just an inglorious bastard. What can you say?
Yeah, Aster doesn't have many traits over 16. That's the problem.
No, he has a lot of skills. I have
Yeah.
a lot of traits. The
That's-
Stark family believes in traits.
Yeah, we're all people of character. He's just a useless tradesman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Overall, family-wise, if you want, while we're here, the family in the lead is Arouses with 13,500. Merrick with 10,900. Aster.
Well, I managed to claw it back from last place because my dad was pretty inglorious.
Yeah. Aster is 10,000 and a bit. Arya 8,400. Gideon 7,400. But your calculations are off because I don't have your family rolls. So I don't know.
Yeah,
your
I never
great-grand-
even bothered rolling my father.
Yeah. So you're a little low for that. So I've given you kind of a bit of a boost.
Yeah.
I gave you like 1,000, 2,000 each as a boost because that's kind of almost the average.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a bit of fun.
Hey, if you ever get another £4 to your daily income, getting a hospital is good for merciful rolls.
It's like really expensive though.
Yeah.
Probably good for your
Well-
chargers.
Now, see, Arouse could easily afford that with how much he gets from all of his manors.
Well, I've kind of been playing that where that's just bumping me up to rich instead of like getting all the income because I have people under me and
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Shall we get to year 500? So, the kind of gossip, the good old washerwoman gossip, is about fashion this year. You know, those Cornwall fashions look better to me every time that another castle surrenders to King Idris. They're coming this year, Dorset next year, plus. What are you, the King's Marshal now? You sleeping with Prince Mark when he comes to know that?
Is that said to Arya?
My cousin knows a trader who goes to Sussex. He says they're all getting ready for another invasion. Put a call out for volunteers from overseas. Send boxes of silver to hire Franks and Goths. Your cousin says that every year. Oh, did he bring back one of those brooches? No, but wait until you taste the chicken tonight.
I feel like chicken dinner. Chicken dinner?
Now you make me want to eat a pollo loco.
Okay,
Also,
it's a very British reference.
Yeah, I got it, fine.
I didn't get
Also,
it.
since the washroom we're talking about fashion, I did pass my fashion check.
You wearing the finest Cornish fashions?
Yes.
Good. He's got a pastry on his head. Okay, so knights and messengers are coming and going through Sarum as they always do. There's apparently war in Cornwall.
Surprise.
Yeah. Idris and Earl of Dorset hiring mercenary at the usual rates.
Let's fight for Idris again.
Yeah.
There's war amongst the Saxons. Also, Ael and Alec Ascot of Kent are hiring mercenaries at normal rates. And there's wars in Gales, where King Lancelot is hiring footmen.
Ooh.
He's going into the mountain to fight the wild tribesmen there.
well, that sounds like his problem.
The Countess says, but both King Ael of Sussex and Ethelred of Essex have offered generous terms for us if we send just 15 knights to help them in the war. They also offer a promise that will protect us from other Saxons if we do this. If we don't, the usual tribute is required. King Cedric has also once again demanded tribute from us. So that's 3 lots of tribute that are being demanded.
Well, we
Fuck. What do you think we are made a tribute?
They're Saxons, they don't care if you believe you try.
But it says send 15 knights. Doesn't have to include us, does it? Because we want to go get paid.
We only
No,
have
but-
10 other knights.
Oh wait, saying that, if they are hiring mercenaries at the normal rate, so I presume.
No, if you go there, you'll be considered as part of tribute. But yeah, there's not that many knights left in Filchester.
Yeah.
I think we pretty much worked out you're at least a quarter of the knights.
Well, probably more now, thanks to Arouse's new manor.
But yeah,
we need to roll up the stats for that still.
Let's see.
It might actually be important very soon.
You have a total.
Yeah. I have a total of 8 manors. Just got the new one.
I'm pretty sure you have enough manors to have your own county now.
Oh, no, not even close. A county is like hundreds of manors.
Your own barony. I forget, is baron more or less than a county?
Count is above Baron.
So yeah, you might have enough for a barony.
No, I'm pretty much stuck at Banneret, which is just about good for me right now.
Right.
It's okay, you can join my son's kingdom.
Says Arya when... I wonder what... This is all this pressure on...
Up at the sky, in the general direction of Wales.
All this pressure for one little kid.
Just for reference, the kingdom that your kid can claim, I'm drawing it out now. It's like that part, just like the southwestern tip of Cambria.
No, he's
More than
the
we
heir to
have
all
now.
of Estergales.
Yeah, that is Estergales.
Oh.
Yeah, remember Wales is quite fractured as well.
It's okay, we'll conquer all of Wales.
Good luck with that.
I'm getting old.
So anyway, what are we doing? How much tribute are we paying, if any?
If you don't go to fight for one of the other noble lords, you're going to have to pay 3 levels of tribute.
Yeah.
Or we can say fuck you to some of them.
Well, we have the wall up. We can say screw
Yeah,
you
the wall
to
is
all
now
of them.
finished. Well, the wall will finish at the end of this year, so yeah, if they come after this year, which they will, because if you won't demand, they'll find out at the end of this year that you've annoyed them, then they'll come next year if they come.
If we've
But if
annoyed
we
them
send 15 knights, then the person who we send the knights to will protect us from the other 2.
Well, they'll promise to, which is very different.
Well, we already have a good standing with Cornwall, though.
Yeah, well, we're allied with Cornwall, aren't we?
Yeah. So you could say no tribute and see if you can put the Cornish into a war. But the Cornish are already fighting their own battles.
Right,
Yeah.
I say we, can we,
Well, the Cornish will share a border with us if they defeat Dorset.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I'm saying we just we essentially commit wholeheartedly to Cornwall, just help them finish up, and then ask them for aid next year.
Yeah, assuming
then-
we need aid.
And just send slow messengers to all of the Saxons to say, no tribute.
I mean, we're at the stage now where we may as well, like, if the Saxons are fighting each other, they're not going to both come for us, are they?
Well,
It's
pretty
sort of
small
2 of
in
them are going
terms
to
of
ally
everything
against
else,
us.
So
we're currently
they
a
probably
milk
don't
cow.
care about us all that much.
They milk us until we die or we run away.
Yep.
Well, we're also pretty damn small, so they're worried about themselves more than us.
Oh yeah, it probably wouldn't be more than a raid that hits you.
And I'm kind of get itching to give me any reason to smash a Saxon's face in. I'm going to go out. I want to go out in a blaze of glory, or maybe, what is it called again? Are you a Mavis? I'm old.
Huh?
No,
I think he's taking the fact
Rather
he's
kill than
reached,
be died.
Yeah.
he's not reacted to his 35th birthday very well.
having a midlife crisis, huh?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, this is an in-life crisis since we're in an area where I've currently hit old age.
Well, no. If you survive to your mid-30s, you could live to 70 pretty easily.
As a rootin' tootin' knightin' bootin'.
That's true. Well,
No
anyway,
comment.
that's still my suggestion is just like commit fully to Cornwall and say no tribute.
Committing fully, you could try and commit the Countess to marry Prince Mark.
Yeah, sure. Let's try to convince her to do that. Or her daughter. Her daughter is still probably
Isn't Prince
available
Mark
for marriage.
from the W, not the C?
No, I think Prince Mark seeking hirelings. Yeah, Prince Mark is from Cornwall. It's Prince. What's his face?
Cerdic is from
Cerdic,
Wessex.
yeah, Cerdic from Wessex, Esquire from Essex, Salem from Sussex, and Mark from Cornwall.
I like that Mark has the easiest name.
Yeah, please go for Mark. I can pronounce his name.
Yeah. So, yeah, can we try to convince the Countess to get a marriage going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So, what skill would this be?
Can I orate at her?
Yeah, you can try and pull her.
It would be courtesy, wouldn't it?
Courtesy, yeah.
Alright.
I've got 15 in that. Anybody got higher?
9.
I've got 15.
I have 13 in it. So no.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to, with so many of my relatives having died, I'm going to invoke my love family to make an impassioned plea to her with courtesy. So
Yep.
I'm going to try to proc that. And a pass. So I tell her our families have died. Our defenses are done. No more shall we feed our children and wives to the Saxon dogs. We need to cement this alliance with Cornwall, crush their remaining enemies so that they can come to our aid and we can fight the Saxons together as true Britons.
Okay.
Again, I'm
Bravo.
going for 25 for this since I do my love of family, and that is a crit.
Okay. So the Countess listens to you, and you implore. I'm worried of giving up power. What fate to my son? Once I've lost, been remarried.
Well, your son is still heir.
To your lands.
She kind of reached.
Well,
Your
does
son
Mark have
still holds this land.
does Mark
It's still
have-
his.
Does Mark have a son?
No, Prince Mark is too young to have a son.
So if Mark marries her, and he's the oldest son of King Idris, then her son will become second in line to Cornwall and Salisbury.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
See? The land's flowing the other way.
So yeah, that would make her son the second in line to the throne of Cornwall, because he'd be the eldest son of the eldest son.
Yeah, isn't that? She kind of goes over to her dresser, and brings out a letter and places it for you. I was going to reject this. This was delivered to me by a squire in the middle of the night. It's a proposal of marriage from Prince Mark. But you have swayed me with your words, and I shall accept. We shall join Cornwall. So yeah,
Nice.
the actual intrigue roll was the Countess would have rejected, but yeah, you've convinced her, gone all in,
Mm-hmm.
and a bit of the rails come off again.
Another railboat falls off.
Yeah,
Well,
it's not a major
Considering
one.
how large Cornwall is going to be now,
Yes, Cornwall is quite a major.
It also
Yeah.
means that Dorset is sandwiched by enemies now.
Yes.
Dorset's kind of screwed.
But
Oh,
this won't kick in till next year because it will take a while to arrange the wedding.
we're
Okay.
going to have a sizable enough force to be able to kick the Saxons out of Wessex if we wanted to, probably now. We're just going to take over all of England, aren't we?
What's the plan for the tribute then? You're not paying any of it.
This year, I don't think so. No.
We're not, because they're
We're
on
trusting that they'll be too busy fighting each other.
And, we'll be off helping Cornwall, probably.
Actually,
I would say don't help Cornwall just in case the Saxons come.
That's true.
Does anybody have 6 knights they can spare? We can do a 15-night tribute to one of them. I have 9. I'm willing to commit.
I have 1.
I have 4.
I have 5 total knights.
You have a total of 33 between you. Just to save you time.
We can
Okay.
probably spare 15 between us.
If you do, I will make a battle loss roll. Because the chances are some of them may die.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I have an old knight who's my granddad's younger brother, so he will probably
I
die.
have 10 knights, so
well, I'm willing to commit. Let's see, 8 of mine to make up half the force.
I'm unwilling to commit my only extra life.
I'll
so-
commit 5 of mine.
I'll commit 2.
I will commit
Alright.
to. We'll get a
Okay.
little more than 15 to help them out.
They only need the 15. There's no point
Yeah.
risking
Yeah.
anybody else's lives.
Alright, I was gonna say, if anyone has a young knight or something you don't want to send, I have some middle-aged knights.
I have an old knight, so I'll send him.
Yeah.
My only knight is my extra life. So no.
I'll
Yeah,
send
the
one
only-
of mine so you don't have to.
The only one I care about is my cousin, so I'm
Cousin,
keeping
we
him
go
back.
bowling.
Yeah, he's the one with all the kids, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give.
Who are we backing? King Ale or?
That was my next question. Who are you going to send?
Cymric, I'd say, since he's the biggest risk.
So Wessex.
Yeah, Wessex.
Wessex, yeah.
Since he's the closest.
Right. Do I have his stats next? See, what would be nice if they put all the stats in one area. Cedric,
What are
be
you
too
looking
easy.
for? Sorry.
just Cedric's battle score. I don't think they've given it
I
full
think
stats.
we should send we should send Sir Aster and have him lead the battle.
You know what?
No.
I can chop off to do that if necessary.
No, it'd be the knights are being sent under the command of the king. So
I know.
Oh,
I'll just give him a battle score of 17. That's about reasonable.
Yeah.
So he's passed.
Huh?
So 10% losses, 2% killed.
So,
Round-
15, so that'd be what?
I'll give you a 50-50 chance of losing a knight.
Battle 18, Cerdic of Wessex.
Okay.
Well, still passes.
Yeah, still a pass doesn't make a difference. Okay, so high or low? We'll
Hi.
go low.
High.
Yeah. Just under. Somebody loses a knight. I'll let you decide that amongst yourselves.
Hodor, no!
I'll say I lose one of my retainers, so.
Yeah, takes you down to 14. Okay, not too
So I
bad.
have 8.
You have what, say?
I have 8 middle-aged knights now instead of 9.
Oh, I need to roll for my old knight. Is it a high or low?
Well, I was just going to roll for one of your guys because it's only 2% casualties.
All right, fair enough.
So for 15 guys, there's a 50 chance one guy would die.
Yeah.
That seemed fair. And yeah, unfortunately, one knight did not return.
I can make that my old knight because I think I'm the only one with an old knight.
Yeah, that probably makes a bit more sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Let him die gloriously in battle.
Yes.
999 men. It's not around 1,000 anymore, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he can just knight a new squire.
Okay, so, about mid-spring, a huge fleet of Saxons appear off the Kerkelon coast. It sails to the Yar River, and the horde goes ashore to Yarmouth. Then re-embark and sail upriver, only to disembark near Norwich. The Duke of Kerkelon marches his army to battle, but the Saxons prove more numerous than expected, and his army is budged. The Saxons assault Norwich, and then starve out Buckingham and Thetford. They occupy these larger cities, and a group of Saxon warriors wander the countryside robbing and killing. Thousands of refugees flee, and when caught by the Saxons are beaten and tied. They become thralls, slaves of the Saxons.
Okay, but that's up in Carcalum, so
Yeah,
not
that's
close to us.
Yeah, that's up the north. Gwitchelm is the Saxon king. In fact, he and his people are not really Saxons at all, except in the generic sense. They're Angles. If anyone talks to them, they would tell they left their native land of Angli, because the Danes conquered it. Rather than live under foreign rule, they came to Britain to be free. Or to, carve out their own little kingdom.
Hence, now we're actually at the Anglo-Saxon stage.
Yep.
Yep.
Basically, so many people fled because medieval Europe is basically a knock-off effect. The Mongols started expanding, and then kind of whoever running away from the Mongols knocked the next tribe along, and everyone fled until they reached Britain. So yeah. So Attila Total War could be quite interesting. Alright, the war in Dorset. Idris besieged Dorset, but the city has stout walls and good supplies, and Cornwall is forced to withdraw before he conquers anything significant. Praetor Jonathan is claiming a great victory, for even though he did order to stop the Cornishmen, he's the first one to have done so. So, they managed to actually hold off Cornwall for a time.
Well, basically, he besieged them, but the siege lasted longer than the campaign season.
Yeah, so he had to withdraw.
Just up sticks and didn't bother.
And he also now knows that there's not really much point because he can attack them from both flanks next year. Because guess what? You're his vassals now.
Yeah.
Meet the new
I suppose
boss, same as the old boss.
Yep.
Well, except the old boss was just trying to stay out of trouble. The new boss is a conquering madman.
Well, actually, no. I
Well,
suppose.
to be fair,
Mark
we were
would-
going to. We want him to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, technically, no. Where Mark would come over to Salisbury rather than Idris.
Yeah, Mark will come over and begin ruling Salisbury. So, Mark is your liege.
So we're not technically vassals of Idris, but we are very, very closely allied.
Well, Mark is a vassal of Idris because he's his son. Therefore, automatically a vassal. Therefore, you are a vassal.
Yeah.
It doesn't make much difference.
The old boss.
Yeah, so just you're not going to be able to sit around, biding your time.
Yeah,
any much
we've
longer.
sort of made a choice now.
You've made a choice now, and you're going to be expected to fight.
Doesn't bother us. I mean, that just means more glory.
Yep.
Yeah,
Well-
it's time to stop starving and start moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, from the Saxon front, so I've got quite a lot to tell you from different wars. King Ale Saxons from Sussex and the Dukes of Kent clash. They march against each other and meet in a battle deep in the Purdue Forest. If you were nothing for the hard knights to do but wait on the road, But yeah, the battle is indecisive and both forces withdraw. Saxon Paymaster tries not to pay any mercenary knights, but doesn't matter to you because you did send him on trail.
Yeah, and we wouldn't have sent mercenaries anyway.
No. In Gales, King Nantelot of Escalon wins a small battle against King Birchinog and gains his vassalage. I'm pretty sure that's Birchinog. I'll just put that in chat so you can try and correct my terrible pronunciation.
Yeah, I'd say Birkenhead, maybe?
Birkenhead.
Something Welsh.
Something Welsh. So the resistance only perfunctory as if the king actually really wanted to aid Nantelot. Then Nantelot with his new allied hillmen marches west and attacks the Irish on their own kingdom of Estegales. The king of Estegales is unprepared, but with small household forces and local muscles he fights the battle anyway and is soundly defeated. Now Estegales has sworn vassalage to Nantelot of Escalon.
And suddenly Nantelot has massively increased the size of his kingdom.
Yep.
Craig, can I ask a question?
Yep.
Where do I apply for my history credit?
Actually, he has massively increased his
Oh
kingdom.
yes. He's just gained another kingdom and then gone and conquered a third kingdom.
Yeah.
Lancelot is massive now.
So he's a kingdom cubed.
Fortunately, I don't have a map until next year.
I think it still works. The 501 one?
501? Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah.
show you anything you don't know already, does it? Right, 1 second, I'll like copy and paste that.
This should be interesting.
Yeah, because I wasn't able to use, I was trying to avoid it without spoilers, but yeah, this doesn't really spoil anything apart from the fact
Yeah,
that
the only thing it spoils is the angles, which happened this year.
Yeah.
but they expand, so
Yeah, but
Well,
we knew that was
obviously
gonna
they
happen because
expand.
angles.
Yeah.
yeah. So it's not much of a surprise what's good this map, so
And Nantelot is the shaded in area next to Malachite, is it?
pretty sure this, yeah.
And Cornwall has gotten even bigger.
Yeah, that's basically Cornwall there. But it also contains U, which is about there, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, just southwest of where that Silchester was.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Dorset's probably in between us and them, aren't they?
Yeah.
So they're going to be sandwiched between us and then.
It's not good for
Awesome.
Dorset. But yeah, Nantelot is just massively increased his kingdom. So Esther Gales, unfortunately, is now sworn vassalage to Nantelot, which go put say bit of this,
Yeah.
bit of trouble for you. On the plus side, though, the Christmas court is all about Saxons killing Saxons. I mean, that's pretty much good news for everyone, isn't it?
Except the Saxons, which means that it's good news for everybody important.
Yeah. Lancelot is killing the Irish. Everyone likes when you kill the Irish, so.
Yay.
But
This is all in period time, by the way, if you're Irish and getting hurt. I feel I have to say that occasionally now. Yeah, and Lancelot is a strong king.
meaning he bench presses a lot, or is really good at making policy.
He's good at making policy. He's basically holding. Him and Cornwall are the big English kings.
Because this is Pendragon, he may just be called a strong king because he, bench presses his horse every day.
Yeah. And of course, the new Saxons, or the Angles, are crushing Kerkelon. So the Saxons are invading the Saxons, or in this case, the Angles are invading the Saxons.
So this is when the anarchy period actually gets its title of anarchy.
Yes. Basically, Everyone's arriving and going, "Wait, you've got no king. Let's just kill until we've got some land." Alright, so we're into the winter period. I think we may actually get 3 years done this time.
Volcano under Cornwall.
You've never heard of the Cornish volcano?
It just sounds like a boxer's name. I can hear it. On this corner, the Cornish volcano.
It's called Portland, actually, but yeah. It's not been active for like several millennia. I was there last week, so. Okay, so experience rolls. I don't think you actually rolled anything much, did you?
Nope.
I have some.
Yeah, apart from whoever convinced the countess to.
And nope. And nope, nothing.
Aging.
All right, 36 years
Oh
old.
shit! Here we go.
How do
So, who dies this year?
8. That means nothing. Yes.
I'm
No
31.
stats affected.
8 again. Yes.
Bran is 27.
But
My
on the plus
squire
side,
is... My squire is 27.
he's older than you almost.
It'd be difficult for him to suddenly be older than me, though.
Yeah.
My wife is 31 years old.
We don't have to roll aging and wives, they just die through random count.
Well,
Right.
they die in childbirth. Yeah.
Yeah,
Asta?
despite my wife being, having I think like 6
Do you have to do
children. She has not died.
So rouse, you have to make one roll.
Okay. 1.
Size.
Oh.
Oh god.
Let's see. I'm still good though.
2 rolls.
10 is 2 rolls.
Alright.
Uh,
Oh, I'm going to so die. 4 and 5.
Con and app.
Con is now 15. Appearance is now 17.
hey, that
Alright.
means I look as good as you do now.
The wrinkles are starting to show. I look like I look like a gracefully aging Morgan Freeman now.
Alright.
No comment. All right, that's
Horse roll.
Well,
Arya?
economic circumstances.
Has Arya rolled?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I
don't
doesn't
have
have to
to.
roll. She's too.
I'm only
right.
31. I am 4 years away.
At which
Nice.
point she'll probably die in the first time she rolls.
No, I won't. I have a 10 in strength. That's my lowest score.
Which means that you have possibly. What's the highest number of rolls you can make? 4.
4.
4.
So you can potentially die in 3 years.
Yes.
It's very unlikely, but it's possible you could age to death at 39.
Okay,
That is
so
horrifying.
that is a success for the bad weather roll. So you need to succeed to be normal. If you crit,
Alright.
you're rich.
Or if you crit and your sir arouse your superlative.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do I have
well,
I don't have a coin anymore, do I?
Yes,
Oh.
I passed.
Is
I
it
am
1 per
rich,
year
so-
or 1 per session?
per session.
1 per session.
Oh, well, I failed.
If you failed, you're poor.
I'll give you my coin. Go.
Oh,
Alright.
you're going around and pointing out where he's going wrong in his
There we go. Yay.
I get some glory for giving him my coin, don't I?
Yep, I'm adding that on.
Awesome.
Yeah, you basically go around and go, look, if you put all the male pigs and all the female pigs in separate enclosures, you're not going to have any piglets. Idiot.
But they're so like efficient that way. See, I know
Okay,
where all my males are
so-
and all my females are.
So we've come to the conclusion that Sir Astor is a pig farmer.
Everyone's a pig farmer.
Everyone has pigs.
Yeah, pigs.
Er,
Everyone has pigs, cows, and sheep. You know, it's the Middle Ages. You know, you're about 400 years minimum. Actually, no, it's 1,000 years minimum before people start going, I'm a pig farmer. Okay, stable rolls. Can the horse die?
Come on, roll a 20.
14, but how old is this horse? This has got to be close.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 39, so 18 years old.
It's over every minus one for every 7. Every year over 7.
So that's
We've been playing
11.
Yeah.
11 plus 3 is 14. It is exactly what it needs to stay alive.
You
Yes.
crit the living stat.
Yeah, crit.
This is
Although
like
next
the
year it's a
oldest horse.
15 or above.
Yeah. Okay, so
Oh wait, I forgot. I got those lists, so I get to roll for lances.
oh yeah.
Yes,
Oh.
that's 16.
So childbirth.
Let me roll chase lustful.
A child.
Chase.
Shit.
No, I am not
daughter.
chased.
3 to
I
childbirth.
am definitely lustful. So let's
12, 13, 12, 13.
anything but 12.
Ooh, kid.
Anything but.
Girl.
No, it's
Oh,
anything
shit.
but 11, 12. 13 is fine. That's more twins.
Oh yeah.
2, no child.
Well, my wife just died.
That was
Oh.
a D6.
Look above that.
Oh yeah.
12. Alright. Each.
Oh. But you have another child.
Yay.
Another son. How many children do you have right now?
Living or dead?
Yes.
8 total, and 4 of those are dead.
Alright. Let's see if any of the kids died. Nope, they both survived.
Okay, I have 5 kids now.
7
all
years to go before my son stops having to roll on this.
It's only a small chance, but it's a small chance every year.
Alright, let's see, that's...
A
4.
lot of my kids are sick, but they all survive.
All
Yeah.
survive.
One of them by the skin of their pants.
The newest one, yes. No, wait, that would be the second one, so this
Yeah.
7... I got a 7, a 6, a 2-year-old, and a 1-year-old now.
My oldest son.
Come on, you just gotta get that 7-year-old to live for 8 more years, and then you're guaranteed to have the next, or then you're guaranteed to have them when it's time
Yeah.
to be a knight.
Yeah, I lost my last one at 8 years old, so I'm pissed off about that. And, damn, lost my wife.
Yeah.
Oh
Well,
well.
get remarried to someone.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Alright, into.
It's-
So, I rolled my child survival.
And so, yeah, next is family events.
Yep.
I guess.
So,
17.
I had to ask, when do liver spots start developing?
no event. What do what's
No
that?
event.
When do liver spots start developing?
I don't know.
Well, for you, they started developing at 36.
Yay.
I don't think there is an age.
Yeah.
I'm just
Alright.
starting when my character actually starts looking old.
Marriage.
Bye. Mary.
Hi.
Oh shit.
That was me hitting the wrong button.
7.
My brother got married. I guess
brother.
that means Bran finally got married. The Squire.
Alright.
Awesome.
Yep. So I guess that means now he has a chance to have a son, so the future family can have more squires.
Yeah.
Eternally squires.
It's you have a branch family, don't you?
We have a branch family of squires now.
Well, that's
Okay.
a point. I
Aster?
can I
Let's
graduate my
see.
squire?
Can you what, sorry?
Graduate my squire to a knight.
I got a. Oh god. What's the one again?
Death.
1 is death in the family.
Oh. 2.
How much is it
Father.
to graduate? Is it 8 to graduate?
8.
yeah.
Yeah.
Father. So you got to reroll that.
All right.
I still don't have enough to graduate Bran, so he's gonna keep staying a knight.
11.
Which
Sister.
means now I have 4 young knights in my empire.
Sister. So a nondescript sister pops it.
Pops out and then dies.
It also means my squire's first aid drops back to 15.
So Gray, we're going on to the 501 page thing, right?
Yeah.
It makes me feel kind of sad because I did a drawing in the 495 map.
Oh well.
Oh.
Oh well.
Well, you'll just have to draw it on 501.
Ooh, rumor.
Rolling another 20. Down.
And, 14. Illicit love affair. Ooh.
You
Roll
love a
mother.
Saxon. Your father.
No.
So there was a rumor your father.
Necromancy.
My cousin.
Oh, 20. That's your cousin.
Yeah.
what
Obviously,
do you
a
Remember,
lustful
your cousin
with all
loves
the
one of those
children.
sturdy Saxons.
Yep.
Saxons. I thought it was the washerwomen.
That wouldn't be illicit.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
we-
would.
Everyone would know about it.
Okay. Mara?
Anyway, I think I need to re-roll roll to see if I get a new marriage, but
Next year.
next year.
So am I the only one who thinks that Prince Mark's face looks kind of wonky?
No, he's definitely had some sort of trauma to the right side of his face, or his left side.
It's hard to tell which side.
Right, training.
Also, his right eye looks like it's just kind of going off into the distance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the Oblivion thread.
Right.
Yes, it's Sturve.
Has everyone done their roles?
Uh,
I haven't. Sorry.
Yeah. I was just checking. Sorry, I saw you.
11 is.
There.
fam.
Yep.
I
Born to
Mother.
5.
am actually going to increase my hospitality.
5
This
is your
year.
mother.
And that
So
gives me another
reroll.
16, Gray.
Sorry?
I got another 16. I increased hospitality.
6
Okay.
is mother again, I think. 7.
Yep. Brother. 7th brother.
Yep, I can live with that.
Okay. So, let's see. I'm going to do some training.
Girl. Boy. Okay, so training. I am going to put another point. My generous, putting it up to 16.
Right, generous to 16.
Gonna bump up my intrigue a bit.
That's not a knightly skill, is it?
Well, it's not non-nightly.
So
It's like I can't increase like industry or stewardship, but intrigue's fine.
fair enough.
I got entry to 15 the last 2 years because
Okay.
Alright. Laughing
Going
is
a bit
glory.
northern there, Grey.
Yeah, sorry.
dang it, I can't get the second ear right.
Yeah. I don't know. I quite like Ori.
Oh, I'd also like to hire a steward for the year, for next year.
Yeah.
How much does that cost?
£1.
Yeah, stuff like that. I think
All right,
most kind of people are £1 a year.
Yeah. Unless you're a knight.
Often
then
courtesans of it too.
Well, they've got quite expensive tastes.
Well, you see, that's because a courtesan could bear a child.
Alright, Glory. 246 for Merrick. 260 for Arouse. 16 for Aster. 129 for Arya. 160 for Gideon.
I should have more than that. I got another 16.
That doesn't count till next year.
That would. The regular increasing skills always counted,
Okay.
didn't they?
No.
No, not till next year.
So I should be 6369?
I am at 5584.
I'm at something.
Yep.
You are at -3.
3898, I think.
3898, yep.
Alright.
Aster 3720, Arouse 7690.
I'm just not that like people just talk of the Knights of Salisbury in reverent tones. It's like, hey, what's that one other dude? It's just Asta.
Yeah. Well, it could be worse. It's like everyone's pretty much forgotten Cassius.
Well, when's the last time that he showed up?
By the glory total, 4 sessions. Yeah, the last time he had anything but base glory was 4 sessions ago. He missed like the key big battle, which gave you all nearly 1,000 glory.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think if Merrick had been there, him and Arouse would be fighting for the top spot quite heavily.
Well, and if Rob hadn't died.
Yeah, if Rob hadn't died. But, you know, Rob's a Stark, they always die.
Yeah. Except for Arya.
Yeah.
How true to the story?
Well, I don't know. When I've read the story, Arya's popping up a bastard for every king in the realm.
I see no problems with this.
Right, I'm just going to do my quick stop and we'll move into the next.